Precious Pink is now out of the travel box and it's over at the little workspace where she will have some attention paid to her personally. The first thing I do is take the slip pot off. You can see it's kind of gotten brown from sitting in there, and I definitely want it out of there because that brown may be some mildew or mold growing. So it'll go over here with the other slip pots. And the next thing to do is to help her start resting is to get rid of her blossoms. So I'll just reach in and try to pull off as many blossoms as I can first. I'm trying not to disturb the center growth of leaves because that's the newest growth. You can see some of the blossoms underneath are definitely cratered. And you don't want the plant trying to have those on them as it becomes revitalized and starts trying to rebound from going to show. So I'm just, they're kind of hard to pull off sometimes. She's holding on to them. But anyway, I'm going around, and then the last thing I do is one of my favorite tools are these tweezers, and I can reach up underneath that center growth and pull out any little remaining bud stems. I do not want this little plant to try to support bloom at this time. The best thing that she can do is try to grow roots and rest. Also, she's now just without her blooms, but the other thing I will do is reach up underneath the outer layer of leaves and start removing some of the leaves. Again, this gives her a chance to not have to support quite so much after a show. And you can see I'm just going around with my tweezers and pulling out a bunch of leaves. I would like to try to keep as nice a shape as possible. I think I will get rid of that one and have this as the shape that it will have as it begins to rebound from the trip. The last thing I do is I reach back up under with the tweezers and I do stir the roots a little bit so they make new contact with nutrition. At this point, it's a good idea to give it a little drink, but you don't want to saturate it, and we use a good 1-1-1 light fertilizer called Sea Mist, and I just give her a little squirt underneath there. I also have a little Super Thrive in this. It will help her revitalize. And she will go back on the shelf like this. Do check at this point to make sure there's not any mold growth or anything, and she will get a light spray of some house spray just in case any other thing has ridden home on her. But she's ready to go into an area of our plant shelves where she will start rebounding from her trip.